Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick start tutorial of the Citation X by Eaglesoft. So just real quick, this is how you hide the yoke, and then you're going to want to flip on your master battery and your second battery. Um, Go ahead and get your lights armed, your emergency light armed, and then you're going to want to flick this one position up, which will turn on your main CDU, and come over and fire up the APU. You want to make sure these are in the off position. Turn on the battery master, and sometimes you have to flip that a few times to get it to start. I don't know if that's an Eaglesoft thing or what, but once that starts up, you'll get a light here, lets you know that you can turn on the systems, the bleed systems and all that, which you'll use for starting the engines. Let the APU power up, there we go. So you flip that on, and then the generator on. That'll give you power for doing everything you need to in here. Once that's on, you can go ahead and turn on your avionics suite. And you'll want to go down here and flip on your irises so they align for the navigation system. And go ahead and do your position. We're doing KPDX today. We're not going to do an actual flight. I'm just doing a quick start on how to load all this up. You'll have to initialize both of those, and then you can just worry about this one after that. For our flight today, we're going to want our pitot heats on. Once we get everything running, we'll toy with that. Go ahead and turn your nav lights on. Turn on the logo light. It's daytime, we don't really need that, but once we get going, we'll turn on our recognition lights. I don't know if you've seen, but this thing has alternating lights. It's pretty cool. The outside. Okay, and if you're using night, that's your switch right there to turn on the interior lights. Then you can turn the brightness up and down, and you got floodlights and overhead lights. But if you're going to go somewhere, basically, let's just do a real quick flight plan. We're at Portland, so we could go to Aurora, the KUAO. And then these are line select keys on the side. So once you program it in, you just press line select key 2 right, and it'll put it in there. Once it puts it in there, if you want to copy it, you click it again and then put it over here. That'll be a direct route from KPDX to there. Then you'll go performance initialization, and then you go through these menus. Okay, you can change all this stuff. You want long range cruise, you got max speed. So let's say we want to go max speed. Go to the next page, and then fuel reserves. You know, for IFR flights and VFR day flights, it's all different, but it's VFR day, so we'll go 30 minutes. Reserve. And then we'll hit next. And there's some information there. You can change your flight level. It's at optimum right now. For cruise level, we'll leave it there. And then fuel. Now that's something, this thing has a, if I were to just select this right here and put it in and confirm it. Now you can change the passenger weight, people, and all that stuff as well. You confirm that. See, it says exceeds max landing weight. So you got to abide by all the rules and regulations when you fly this plane. It's not your normal little Cessna that comes with FSX that you can jump in and take off. It's a complicated airplane. But I'll go in here real quick and change the fuel. For this flight today, we'll just go, let's just put 30% in each tank. That should be fine. That should be safe. And we'll leave the payload alone. We don't really care about that right now. And you can clear those errors out of the FMC, and then and go through this list here. It's just various things that they have for you to look at. Information about it. Departure today, we'll say 10 left. And we're probably going to use a Portland 9 departure, which you really wouldn't probably do on a short flight. But anyway, after you activate that, you'll go to your takeoff page, and then there's 4 pages there. And then you got to select your winds. So you would get, this is where you would tune up ATIS. And I don't remember Portland's ATIS. frequency. So I'll cheat and I'll use my little top bar here. You hit that Shift Z, 343 at 0. So just punch that in here for your ground speed. I didn't load any real world weather or anything for this demonstration, but okay, so you got your outside air temp, and it gives it to you in Celsius and Fahrenheit. We got that entered. Go here. You can change if you're going to take off on a dry or wet runway. You would click that, but it's going to be dry today, and you could change the runway slope, all that stuff. Then you come here. You can decide whether you want 5 degree of flaps or 15, and whether your anti-ice is going to be on or off. You would just click that. We're going to leave it off though. It's a standard day today. And then you hit confirm. Once you've confirmed your takeoff data, it'll give you V speeds. So then you'll go in here and you'll go to takeoff speeds, and then if you hit this again, it'll auto calculate those out for you. Okay, and that changes it on the speed tape over here. It puts your V reference speeds in. Okay. And you can go to your climb and you can look. It's going to say minus 7,000. Probably can't calculate that short of a route, but we can use whatever we want for that. But on your arrival, it'll ask you for a runway. Probably 30, 40 miles out, you're going to want to start planning that kind of stuff. At 30, 40 miles, it disappears pretty fast in this airplane. But you'd go here, say we're going to land on runway 17, and we'll shoot the RNAV approach. We don't need a transition, so we'll hit arrival and activate. And that's pretty much our flight plan. Will be right here on this page, and it's 6 pages long, and it gives us all the intersections for shooting the RNAV approach and the altitudes that are required at such. You'll want to come over here and set up your MFD. By clicking these, you can set up the VORs and all that stuff, and then your VNAV profile, which will come on here. For a short flight, we're not actually going to do a flight, but that's pretty much what that's going to look like. So go back. There's a lot of pages here. One of the things I had a hard time learning, there's that page, and then that page, and then that page. So right here, you're going to want to click this. It changes your source up here so that every autopilot functions run off of the A side, not the B side. The B side is the co-pilot side. So just a quick zoom out here. I'll show you how to fire this bird up. So everything's running. We'll just go ahead and hit the right start switch, and we'll come down here. There are throttle cutouts here. So you're going to watch your N1 speed up to 13. There it is. And you're going to click it. And that side's off. These lights have extinguished. We can start the left side, and we'll watch again up here. In real life, when you're starting this thing, you hit about 12%. You can hit it on. Once you're going to watch your ITT temperature and make sure it doesn't go into the red. And once that side starts, alright, we've got a good start on that side. We'll go ahead and shut down the APU. We don't need that anymore. Then we're going to want to turn on the hydraulic pumps and step on the brakes. Pressurize the brake system. And it's giving us a warning here that the cross tie is closed, so you'll hit that, and that'll take care of your cross tie warning. And you're going to want to turn on your standby power, which the standby is for the standby instruments here. And here, you'll see those come up now. And that's pretty much your startup procedures to get ready to roll for takeoff. This is a real nice model, and highly recommended, and it's well worth the money. I've had hours and hours of entertainment flying this thing. Also, you're going to want flaps 15 as we set in the FMC. So we'll set them to 15. See them there, and then you're going to want to run your trim down into the green for takeoff. And as you can see here, it says no takeoff, because those things hadn't been done yet. Once those are done and you shut the parking brake off, you don't have any warnings there. That means you're all ready to go. Before you leave, you're going to want to flip on your lights. And here's the lights I was talking about. You can see that I get up here. See the lights flashing on the front? It's pretty cool. You can put them on steady as well. Just going one more click up. But I like running them alternating. I think it looks cool. So you can go over here and set your pressurization stuff on that panel if you're going to fly higher altitudes. All this stuff, everything in this aircraft functions as it does in the real world airplane. That's pretty much all I have to share with you for starting it up. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to get back to you on it. Thanks for watching.